Ever notice how easy it is to swipe your card for a $10 lunch, a streaming subscription, or that quick coffee run? It feels so harmless, like it's nothing big. But those little swipes add up faster than we think. But what if I told you those tiny $10 habits could secretly drain you of tens of thousands of dollars over time? It's like a hidden leak in your wallet that never stops. Before you know it, years go by and the money is gone. We've been sold the idea that little indulgences don't matter, that if we work hard, we deserve to treat ourselves. But the truth is, the system profits while you stay stuck in the same place. So let me ask you, who really benefits from your $10 habit? Is it you? Or is it the billion-dollar company that collects it from millions of people just like you? And that's why so many of us feel stuck, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where the money goes, and never having enough for the things we really want, like travel, freedom, or peace of mind. If you ignore this now, in 10 years you'll look back and wonder where your $10,000 went. And the painful truth is, you won't be able to get it back. The best time to change is today. Imagine throwing away $10, zero without even realizing it, because you thought $10 didn't matter. Hey, I'm Sam, and welcome to Sam the Finance Channel, where smart money moves start here. Hit that subscribe button if you want to stop wasting money and start building wealth. Quick note, I'm not your financial advisor. This video is for education and inspiration only. Today, we'll break down how $10 habits snowball into life-changing losses, and how you can flip the script to make your money work for you instead. Stay locked in, because if you miss this, you'll keep falling into the same $10 trap. We often think $10 doesn't matter. It feels small, like just another coffee or snack. But what if I told you that $10 a day could shape your entire future? $10 a day quickly adds up. That's $300 a month, more than many people even realize they're spending. Over time, it silently grows into something huge. In a year, that small habit becomes $3,600. In 10 years, it's more than $36,000. That's not small change, that's a life-changing decision. With that money, you could buy a reliable car, make a down payment for a home, or take a dream vacation every single year. Suddenly, the possibilities feel endless. But here's the trap: we don't notice it. We say, it's just coffee or just lunch. Yet every small leak in our wallet quietly drains the fuel we need for our bigger dreams. So the next time you think it's just $10, remember this: it's not just about today. It's about the car you didn't buy, the home you didn't own, or the freedom you could have had. We often brush off small expenses like a $10 coffee or snack, because it feels harmless in the moment. $10 doesn't trigger the same alarm in our brains as a big purchase, but over time, these harmless choices quietly add up. The truth is, the average American spends more than $200 every month on little habits without even realizing it. It's money that slips away silently, like sand through your fingers. What feels like nothing actually becomes something huge. Now, imagine redirecting that money instead. Every small dollar could be invested, quietly growing while you sleep. Over years, it could turn into a treasure chest waiting for you in the future. But here's the trap. We often justify small spending by saying, I deserve this little treat. It feels like a reward in the present moment. But what we don't see is that we're actually stealing from our future self. Think of it like eating one cookie every day. You don't notice it at first, but over time the impact becomes impossible to ignore. Small choices compound into big results, whether good or bad. So next time you think, it's just $10, remember, it's never just $10. Over time, those tiny choices can cost you $10,000 or more. The adventure of your future wealth depends on the choices you make today. We often think spending $10 a day is no big deal, a coffee here, a snack there, it feels harmless. But what if I told you every $10 choice is shaping your financial future? It's not about the money you spend, it's about the money you don't invest. That little bit could have grown into something much bigger. Every skipped investment is like a seed never planted. If you invested just $10 a day, with steady growth, in 30 years you'd have nearly $140,000. That's money working for you while you sleep. Imagine what that could mean for your future. That kind of money could pay for your child's college. It could buy a car without debt. It could even give you a head start on retiring earlier than you dreamed. But when you choose convenience today, you're really choosing extra years of work later. That $10 snack is not just food, it's future time lost. Every small comfort now has a hidden cost. Think of money like seeds. Spend them now and they're gone in an instant. Plant them, and you create a harvest that keeps feeding you for life. Every day, without even thinking about it, we trade away our future for just $10. A coffee here, A snack there, it feels small, but over time, those tiny choices add up to something huge. If you set aside just $10 a day, that's $300 a month. In a year, you've got $3,600, enough for a family trip to Disney or paying down debt. That's real money and real freedom. Fast forward a few years, imagine the stress melting away because you have savings. You get to choose vacations, home upgrades, and experiences that matter. Your future feels wide open, not trapped. But if you keep spending without thinking, comfort today becomes struggle tomorrow. The things you thought were harmless keep stealing your options. You don't notice it until it's too late. So the real question is, do you want lattes now or freedom later? Every choice pushes you one way or the other. It's not just money, it's the life you're building. Think about it, would you trade a pile of gold bricks for a bag of candy? That's what we do every time we choose short-term comfort over long-term gain. Your future is worth more, don't sell it cheap. We all have small daily habits that feel harmless, like grabbing a $10 meal or coffee. But when these habits stack up over time, they quietly drain our wallets. What looks tiny today can grow into thousands lost tomorrow. Awareness is the first step. When you actually see how much those $10 habits add up, it feels like a light bulb switching on. Suddenly, you realize you're not spending $10, but hundreds, even thousands, every year. Imagine swapping just 3 takeout meals a week for simple, home-cooked dinners. That one small change could save you over $1,500 a year. It's like finding hidden treasure without any extra work. With those savings, you can finally build an emergency fund or even plan that long-delayed road trip. Instead of money disappearing, it starts working for you. You'll feel more secure and more free. Don't think cutting back means suffering. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about choosing what truly matters. Every dollar you keep is a step closer to the life you want. Think of it like fixing a leaky faucet. Every drop wasted adds up, but when you repair it, suddenly you have a full tank of water. Small changes in your spending create huge payoffs in your future. Every day, we spend $10 without even thinking: coffee, snacks, or something small. But what if those tiny habits are shaping your future more than you realize? This story is about turning small choices into big opportunities. Imagine if instead of spending $10 today, you invested it in something that grows. Over time, those small seeds could turn into a forest of wealth. It's not about the amount, but the consistency. $10 a day doesn't sound like much, but invested in an index fund, it could grow into 6 figures by the time you retire. That's the quiet power of patience and smart habits. Picture a life where money works for you instead of the other way around. You can work less, stress less, and finally live more. That's the vision built by small, intentional steps. The trap is impulse spending, buying something that feels good now but steals from your tomorrow. $10 can either disappear or build your freedom. It's always your choice. $10 may look like pocket change, but it's actually a tool in the right hands. It becomes a money-making machine. That's the magic of flipping the script on your habits. We all know that small habits shape our future. But what if I told you a simple $10 choice today could quietly grow into a $10,000 difference later? It's not about working harder. It's about setting up the right path early. Discipline is hard, but habits are automatic. Imagine setting things up once, and then your money grows while you sleep. That's the real secret to wealth. Making good habits run on autopilot. For example, if you simply automate $300 a month, that's $3,600 a year. Over time, that small move can grow into more than $100,000. That's the power of consistency and compounding. Now, picture living without the stress of wondering where your money went. Bills are covered, savings grow, and you feel light and free. That's the lifestyle habits can create. The danger is falling into the trap of all or nothing. You don't need to be perfect. Small, steady steps will always beat big, unsustainable leaps. Think of it like steering a ship. A tiny shift in direction today changes where you end up years from now. With habits, even 1 degree of change can set you on a whole new path. We've seen how small $10 habits secretly add up to $10, 0 and beyond. It's not about denying yourself. It's about making your money serve you instead of draining you. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs this wake-up call. What's your $10 habit that's costing you the most? Drop it in the comments. Let's discuss and learn from each other. This is Sam from Sam the Finance Channel. Remember, smart money moves start here. Take care of those small dollars today, and tomorrow will thank you. See you in the next video.